UiPath combines the power of automating data extractions and of integrating various UI technologies. Today, I'm going to show you how UiPath's screen scraping capability operates in different types of desktop applications. In my previous videos, I showed you how to extract tabular data from the web. You have seen how UiPath works with virtual desktops and Citrix applications through OCR screen scraping. Also, you have seen how UiPath is capable of scraping and automating any part of SAP applications. Today, let me introduce you to various screen scraping techniques. I will give you different examples in extracting data from native desktop applications. The aim of this tutorial is to give you 100% accuracy and a faster way to scrape data in any native applications. I will demonstrate how UiPath screen scraping works with .NET or WPF applications. It works perfectly with Java applications, and it works good in extracting the whole text from a console window or a terminal emulator. On the left side of my screen, I will be using a sample application called Expense IT. The first technique that I will be showing you is by using the recorder to extract a number showing as total expense. This cannot be selected through a simple mouse click. To scrape this data, let's open the recorder by clicking the record button. Let's click on Control. We can use the activity called Get Value. This activity retrieves the text value of the specified UI object. The UiPath recorder will automatically detect the element. We can just simply click on the selected item. That's it. Then we can just save the recording. Let's set it as a start node. Let's open it to see the activities being generated. We have a very simple sequence here. First, it initiated the application to be used. Then, it added the get value activity. This activity captures the total expense. Remember that the activities executed by the recorder can be manually entered in a designer workspace. We can easily find it here in the activities panel. Let's add a write line activity to see the output. Then we can put a variable of the output text in the write line input. It's currently set to failed as default. Let's go to the variables panel and update it. Also, it automatically updates the reference variable for the write line activity. Let's run the debug by going to the Execute tab. It prints the correct result as you see in the output panel. Our workflow first read the application, then proceeded to extracting the text using the get value activity. After extracting the data, you can use it later in other applications, database, or Excel file. Another way of extracting data is by using the screen scraping tool integrated in UiPath. This is useful when you are trying to scrape a huge amount of data from an application. Let's open the screen scraping wizard. The screen scraping tool automatically detects the element we're trying to scrape. Let's click on the total expense amount. This will pull up the screen scraper wizard. This wizard will show you the text output and allows you to tweak the scraping method used to obtain a better result. There are 3 different methods available that we can use for scraping text. The first one is full text. It scrapes all the text of the UI object. By default, this method extracts text from the hidden elements as well. You can change that by checking Ignore Hidden. You can use this method to extract text even from minimized applications or applications that are visible on the screen. The native method scrapes only the visible text. When using this method, it's better to make sure that a UI object is currently visible on the screen. Both native and full text method have 100% accuracy. We use OCR when scraping images, virtual desktops, or Citrix applications. So in this example, we will be using full text as indicated on top of the wizard. We can easily switch the scraping method by clicking these links and re-scraping the UI element. Let's hit continue. Let's now use the screen scraping activity as our start node in order to test it. Let's open it. As you can see, this data is being processed by the get full text activity. Let's add a write line activity to verify the output. Let's run it. Perfect. Here's our data. Let's go back to our expense ID application. Suppose we are going to extract this table. The process is the same. Let's click on screen scraping. Instead of clicking the individual elements on an application, we can select the whole application window. It will extract all text as you see in the wizard window. Sometimes you have to test both full text and native to see which one works best. You can easily switch the scraping method by clicking this link on the right. As you can see, the native method does not work with WPF application. Let's take a look at how the screen scraping works in other type of application. This is how screen scraping works in terminal window. As you can see, UiPath automatically uses the native scraping method that works for this application. It scrapes all possible text inside the command prompt, including the special characters. Let's try it with a Java application. Both native and full text scraping methods works good in Java applications. Let's review how the screen scraping works with Citrix. Citrix desktop and app have a different screen scraping approach. As stated before, only OCR will work with Citrix because it virtualizes the applications and we can't have access to the applications running inside a virtual window. Native and full text method need access to the application in order to extract text successfully. Let's click on the record button. Let's say we wanted to scrape the total expense inside this virtual desktop. Let's click on text and select screen relative. Why do we need a screen relative element? That's the fastest way for UiPath to find the region on the screen by indicating a reference image point. This is the region used as reference by UiPath. Next, let's indicate a region we will scrape. That's it! The OCR will take care of the scraping. That's the only difference when scraping Citrix apps with native applications. Another technique that I will show you is scraping data from a PDF file. This technique is very simple. Let's add read PDF text activity and drag and drop it on the designer surface. Let's open it. We can then specify the location of the PDF file we want to scrape. Once done, we can run it to extract the PDF. So there you have it. There are several ways you can extract text from various apps using UiPath Studio. There are other third-party UIs that UiPath can easily perform the screen scraping like Silverlight, SAP, Oracle applications, and much more. Thanks again for watching.